something that I've been saying during this Ironman prep is that I've committed to honoring my commitments. I don't have time to negotiate with myself or procrastinate. If I procrastinate by 5 minutes, I might have missed the window to make it happen. So I don't give myself the option right now. If I say I'm going to do something, even if I just tell myself I'm going to do something, I don't give myself the choice. It's just, I'm going to go do it.
Nick Fair, welcome to Beat the Heat.
Thank you.
We're at BPN HQ, the new HQ.
The new HQ.
It's amazing.
Thank you.
So this is how it goes. 30 minutes. Right now it's 160 degrees.
Okay.
It'll gradually get hotter till it's 2:30. That'll be the 30-minute mark.
Okay.
If you make it 30 minutes, you win the golden ladle.
Is that it right there?
That's it. Yes.
Okay.
There's 5 trivia questions throughout. I might have talked to the wife, Steph. If you get them wrong, we pour water on the rocks.
Okay.
I kind of know what goes down when that happens. But pumped for you to be here. Glad we can make it happen. This is actually our first one we've traveled to because you have the Cold Creek cold tubs and the same sauna setup. So it's pretty much the only way we could pull it off.
Well, I have the same setup at the house too. So we have to ever do a round two.
Yeah.
We can do that.
We'll do a round two. So I want to first talk about just being at BPN. We saw it a while back. And one of the most impactful things you said, you were like, it took 7 years to hit 7 figures in sales. And so I think most people probably see you, they see what's out there on YouTube and socials and BPN, and they just assume that that's how it was the entire time. So I just want to talk about like the process. And I don't think people even realize those first 7 years existed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I started the business in 2012 out of my college apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that I started it was with a $20,000 loan with the Military Associated Bank, USAA.
Yep.
I was obsessed with the bodybuilding industry at the time. Fitness industry was completely different than it is now.
Different.
Completely different. And at the time, I was making my own supplements in my dorm room and in my apartment.
Yep.
I'd buy ingredients in bulk, mix in my pre-workout, and make it for myself. I'd sell it to friends. And then between my junior and senior year of college, I had the opportunity to take out this loan. Sold it as my golden ticket to start this business.
Yeah.
Told my dad I was going to make $1 million that first year. Far off. Did $20,000 in revenue.
So you lost money on the loan.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, the loan was a great deal because I didn't have to start making payments for the first 18 months.
Oh, wow.
At an extremely low interest rate. And I thought it was going to be a whole lot easier than it was.
Yeah.
I mean, year 1, we did $20,000 in revenue. Year 2, $20,000 in revenue. Year 3, $20,000 in revenue. Now I was trying to build the business in my free time while active duty Army, in the little free time I had. And when I got stationed in Texas in 2014, which was then Fort Hood, business still wasn't growing.
Yeah.
That's when I decided to start a YouTube channel and start documenting everything. And that was the catalyst for when we actually started experiencing growth.
So I was going to ask you, I feel like you're like the when people talk about like founder stories and founder companies, I feel like what you've done with your social channels is like the blueprint for a lot of people. I think a lot of people really like appreciate what you've done. How closely linked was like the growth of the channels and the exposure? And even now, like, you know, if you have something that just like pops off, like, do you see an impact, or is it so big it doesn't?
In the beginning, it was directly related.
Yeah. So you're almost like at the mercy of the algorithm.
Yes. In the beginning, it was 1 in 1.
Yeah.
Like the only way people were coming across BPN was through the YouTube videos, the YouTube channel. And then over the years, as we've grown and expanded, those first couple of years, still very closely tied. Today, not so much.
Yeah.
I could make a post or make a video and we won't even see sales change.
Right. That's a good thing.
It is a good thing. It is a good thing. We run surveys too, asking people, are they familiar with me who purchased BPN? What has has influenced them to buy BPN products. And every year we see me being less of an influence
Oh, wow.
on the growth of the company, which some people would hear this and think, that's horrible.
No, I think from a brand perspective, I think it's awesome.
Yes, for me, I'm like, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
So over the years, we've definitely seen a separation. But in the beginning, those first couple of years, those like foundational years, yes, 1 and 1.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, if you were to go back, I mean, obviously you said the thing about kind of like not doing in your free time. I'm sure that's one thing you would recommend. But if you could tell yourself like one thing when you were starting from the beginning to do differently, what would that be?
I would say have a clearly defined vision. I would clearly define core values, clearly define purpose, clearly define goals. And then I would create a brand guide and a tone of voice guide. So this is who we are. This is who we serve. This is what we look like. This is why we're doing it. And this is what we're trying to accomplish. One of my favorite books I've read in the last 2 years, it's called BE 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 4 is the vision chapter, and it's all about vision. It says that your core values and your purpose shouldn't change more than once every 100 years.
Wow.
And your goals should be 10 to 25 year targets. So now here at BPN, we have our brand guide.
Yep.
Logos we use, color we use, look and feel. We have a tone of voice guide. This is how we speak. This is what we say. And then we have our clearly defined core values, purpose, and goals, our vision. And I think when you have that, you can make decisions today that are focused on where you want to be tomorrow.
Right.
And simultaneously, your team can operate independently from you, and they can make decisions on strategy and tactics, knowing it's aligned with the vision.
Right.
And you can make more consistent decisions to get to where you want to be.
Yeah. That, I think it's, and I'm sure, you know, it might have been the same for you, but I think sometimes it's so hard because you're so run and gun in the beginning. You're seeing like those sales numbers and you become hyper focused on that. But I feel like in the short term, sometimes it works just to do what, you know, quick grab, money grabs, but then in the long run, it's not sustainable.
No.
If you lose the things you're talking about.
Yeah. One of the best things I've ever heard was you build a brand in drops and you lose it in buckets. And I've also heard that if you sacrifice profitability for growth, you'll experience negativity in the future. So if I make decisions to just grow and not be profitable, or if I make decisions to grow and not for sustainability or durability, it might work right now, but 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, that's dang.
Yeah, I also feel like just the landscape of business has changed. Like that was not a thought. Like 5 years ago, it was like sales, growth, how much money can you raise? And then all of a sudden, like, I mean, since that's your philosophy, it works out because now people are looking at profitability like you never had before, which makes total sense. Like I always thought with business, like that's the whole point of business. Yeah. Is to be profitable, but it wasn't a trend. Like I feel like from like 2015 to 2020, it was like all top line revenue.
I mean, back then fundraising was a whole lot easier.
It was almost like you were judged as a business owner on how much money you could raise as opposed to how successful your business.
Dude, for sure. And that has never made any sense to me. It's like these founders and owners of businesses were being praised and highlighted all over the media for like they raised this much capital.
I know. It's like, well, that doesn't come. That's not free money.
No. If you give me $100 million, and you ask me to go build this company, like I can spend that.
You can also make anything look very successful with enough money. I think sometimes people are like, oh, you know, whatever company's killing it. It's like you spend enough money, it's going to look from the outside, it's amazing. Yeah. But I think when you pull back the curtains, a lot of times it's not what you expect.
I agree. I'm all about build slow, build sustainable, have consistent growth, and then really have a sound vision and mission and focus on the culture. Yeah. And it's like, how do we build this thing as durable and strong and foundational as possible so that when we go through turbulent times, we can make it through turbulent times.
Yeah.
But you saw what happened with these companies that were fragile and fundraised. When turbulent times come,
Shambles.
they crumble so quickly.
Yeah. So Sarah Blakely, she kind of, she invested in Dream, and her philosophy that she told us was start small, think big, and scale fast. And that's kind of the same philosophy. I think we were bootstrapped too. And I think like you, it's like almost was the biggest blessing, like that $20,000 loan, because you're forced to be profitable. Like there's no going out and blowing money on growth. Right?
Yeah.
And so I think you learn to be gritty and like efficient. And then it's happened that the business landscape has changed, and it's exactly what people want.
Yeah. Well, when I started the business, I didn't know there was any other way than the way we did it. I didn't know that lines of credit existed.
Yeah. Fundraising is like,
I didn't know fundraising existed. So it's like the only money I knew that we had to work with was the money that was in our bank account.
right.
I'm actually very fortunate and happy that I was ignorant to that other landscape of business, because it forced me to be gritty.
Mm-hmm.
It forced me to be resourceful. I couldn't hire the people I wanted to hire. I had to learn these skills on my own to get the business to a point where it was healthy and then we could scale efficiently.
Yeah.
But not scaling just to scale.
Yep.
Scaling because we earned the ability to scale.
Yeah. Okay. So question number one, we're 10 minutes in already. You're doing crushing it.
Easy, baby.
Good. All right. So Steph told me to hit you with some pop culture and sports questions.
Gosh.
So Taylor Swift was just on the biggest podcast of all time.
Yes.
Who were the other two people on the podcast?
Travis Kelce
Okay.
and his brother, Jason.
Yes.
Jason
Yeah,
Kelce.
right. Nice.
Ew.
I thought you were going to get that wrong for a second. Okay,
Woo.
so transitioning, you're training for an Ironman right now.
I am, yeah.
What I'm curious. So you did the high rocks. You did one, right?
I did one high rocks, yep.
And then now Ironman. Like, I thought you were going to be all in on high rocks. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're built like you. I think you could be super good at it if you that's all you did. But what's the jump around? Like, what made you kind of like not really train for how long?
I enjoyed training for the high rocks, but it didn't pull me in like I thought it would initially.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel that like, oh, this is where I want to really sink my teeth into. And I've also never viewed myself as like a one-dimensional type athlete.
Mm-hmm.
I like going from marathon to ultra to triathlon.
You're the OG hybrid athlete.
I like bouncing around.
Actually, second trivia question, because we need to get another one in.
Okay.
What language's origin is the word hybrid from?
Greek.
Latin. All right, so we got our first
I feel
ladle.
few options there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, kind of like a 50-50 chance. All right, we're gonna do this. We've never used the actual gold ladle before, but here we go. That's not too bad. That's a smaller ladle.
It's Fast and Furious.
Yeah, no, just wait.
Wow.
Just wait till the end.
It's like Vin Diesel.
Yeah. Okay, so you're training for the Ironman prep. How's that been compared to? Actually, I want to go back. So I feel like people, like every day, right? You're going for your run. You're posting your watch. I'm sure people are following on stories. I would guess people have the perception that like you wake up and you're just like, I want to go do this. So I want you to talk about like the days, like I think people think you're a robot and just you never waver in motivation.
There's definitely days where I wake up and I'm like, I can't wait to go knock out this run. There are nights, many times, where I lay in bed. I'm like, I can't wait to wake up, eat my Go Bar,
Yeah.
do my morning routine, and go run.
Go bars are insane.
They're so good, right?
Dude, we were at Pete's Helen Honk's back. I was like, this is the most amazing. Like,
I look forward to them every single morning. Every single morning.
Katie's still out tonight.
There's mornings where I am so ready to go do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think this morning though is an example of the opposite. Like last night, Steph and I went to sleep. We got in bed around 9:30, fell asleep around 10. Our 1-year-old son, Nico, he's sick right now. He woke up at 1:30. I gave him a bottle. He was worn around until 3. I got back to sleep at 3. I slept till 4. Alarm goes off. the last thing I wanted to do was to go run 9 miles.
Yeah.
But something that I've been saying during this Ironman prep is that I've committed to honoring my commitments.
Yeah.
And I knew before I went to bed, I was going to wake up and I was going to run 9 miles, no matter what.
Locked in.
And right now my schedule is it's so full and busy that I don't have time to negotiate with myself or procrastinate. If I procrastinate by 5 minutes, I might have missed the window to make it happen. So I don't give myself the option right now. Part of it is robotic, but I think that's been instilled in me over years and years and years of, if I say I'm going to do something, even if I just tell myself I'm going to do something the night before, when I wake up the next day, I don't give myself the choice. It's just, I'm going to go do it.
But there are times where you wake up and in your head, you're like, other than that commitment to yourself, you're like, this is not
so many.
Yeah.
You
think there's more days than you don't?
There's more days, especially in a big prep like this, where, like last week I had a 4.5 hour workout. It was 3.5 hours on the bike directly into a 1 hour run on the treadmill.
Yep.
The next morning I woke up feeling trashed. Within that first half mile, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a horrible run. But I knew for a fact I was still gonna run my 9 miles. And there's a time and place to like listen to your body and rest and take it easy and recover. But I think a lot of the times during these big preps, it's like, this is what I said I'm going to do. I've committed to this. Now I need to honor that commitment. There's so many mornings. So I wake up, I'm like, dude, I don't want to run.
How much, Joe, the founder of Spartan, he always talks about like when you're trying to achieve something with your goals, like putting it out there, like tell your friends for like the accountability and motivation. Some people kind of have the opposite mindset of keeping things close to home. But how motivating is it to you to like know people are looking to you for inspiration? They're looking to you to post that story.
I won't even say it's motivating, but it's definitely an accountability
or almost
function.
A responsibility.
Like I know for a fact that there's people who wake up and say, I'm not going to go train this morning. They open up Instagram, they see the watch photo, and they say, all right, I can go do this. So I do feel this responsibility to not only hold myself accountable, but hold myself accountable so that other people can hold themselves accountable. And it doesn't feel self-serving in any way, but it does feel selfless in a way. It fuels my fulfillment and purpose a lot.
And in that same breath, you talked about a lot of just your, like kind of surrendering to your faith lately. And that's become a big part of your life. And I just wanted to, what was the catalyst? Like what made that drastic shift? Was it drastic? Like, I don't know how drastic, what created that shift?
Dude, my life has changed significantly. I've always been a Christian and I've always said I was a believer. And I've always been a believer, but I would say that for a long time, I was a lukewarm Christian. I had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And something I said recently was, I believe in hard work. I know that what you put into something is going to determine what you get out of it. I've applied that to my business. I've applied that to my fitness. I've applied that to my goals. But for some reason with my faith, for a long time, I wasn't willing to accept that. I thought faith in having a relationship with the Lord was passive. And I was so wrong in that. A relationship with God takes work. And over these last couple of years, I've crossed off a lot of accomplishments. I've ran through a lot of finish lines. I've achieved success in the way that I would have determined success, but they never brought the joy and fulfillment that I expected or wanted. And I eventually just realized all these things that I'm doing, I'm reading all the self-help books, I'm listening to all the podcasts, I'm doing all the work on myself.
Not all the self-help books. There's one.
There was one that I was letting out. And I was like, what is the missing piece? I can't figure it out. And I could feel things shifting towards my faith in God. And I finally just decided I'm going to surrender everything. I'm going to give him everything. I'm going to deny myself, take up my cross and follow him. And the only way I can describe it is God reached down into me and blessed me with the Holy Spirit. I can feel the Holy Spirit within me. Mm-hmm. It is crazy. Like I feel alive. And it woke something up within me where I was blind and now I can see. I'm like, oh my gosh, all the answers are they're right here.
I even feel an energy shift in you just interacting.
Dude, it is, I can't even describe the joy that I was searching for forever. It happened overnight.
Did you think that joy was going to come from business success?
Yes, 100%. If I get here,
yep,
I can finally be happy. I can rest. If I finally get here and then I get there and I was like, well, I just need to get here now and I need to get there now.
Yes.
And it was never coming. And I did not surrender to God because I wanted to experience something. I was just being called to that. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what was going to come out from it.
Yeah.
I surrendered everything to God. I picked up my Bible. I started reading and I was like, oh my gosh. Like I was blind for so long and now I see and my life is transformed. My marriage has gotten better. Mm-hmm. I'm at peace for the first time in forever. I was in the sauna the other night and I was sitting there just thinking I've never been at this at peace in my entire life.
Yeah.
And I shared these things to be a witness because I was searching for joy and fulfillment for so long.
Yep. And
I finally found it. And I want other people to know that it's out there.
Yeah.
And I'm experiencing it and feeling it. And it's truly transformational.
One of my favorite quotes is the quote that you've already accomplished things that you told yourself would make you happy. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's so powerful because if you look back, probably you too, there's probably things along the way that you check the box on. And then at some point you're like, if I just do this. And so, yeah, I think that like you keep, putting these benchmarks out there and assuming you're going to be happy, but really like I think most of the time people don't have the satisfaction they believe.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's so much more than just believing that God exists and that he sent his son, Jesus Christ, to be crucified and die for our sins so that we can have faith and believe and eventually get to the kingdom, eternal life.
Yep.
It's so much more than that, but it's like we're being called to live in a certain way. I had Chad Wright on the podcast recently, and he told me that part of his prayer every morning is, Lord, please continue to conform me in the image of your son, Jesus Christ, at all cost.
Oh.
And that's now part of my morning prayer. I pray that out loud when I'm running. I probably pass people in my morning run, like, dude, what is going on? But I literally say, like, Lord, empty me. I am nothing. I deny myself and I give you everything. And I will fulfill and follow your will and your word. And when you finally like truly believe that and accept that, you can't lose.
Yeah.
You can't lose.
100%. Okay. So Steph, your wife, right?
Yes.
Question number 3. She went to Michigan State. Go green. Same as me. A small world. Actually had a lot of mutual friends and didn't even realize it. What sorority was she in?
Oh man. Kappa Phi.
Chi Omega.
Chi Omega. I should have known that.
Yeah. She said that I quote, he definitely won't get this right.
Gosh, Chi Omega.
All right, this is going to be pain train, right? Now it gets pretty serious. All right, so you're only 188 pounds, though. I don't think they'd be that nervous. I mean, walking down the road, it's like you're kind of just like a normal sized guy now.
Yeah, you're right.
How do you feel about the quote from Arnold that said, if you're not 200 pounds, you're not a man?
Actually, I have a great response to that.
Okay.
I've recently been listening to this pastor. His name's Joby Martin.
Yep.
And he talks a lot about masculinity and manhood. And he says that a lot of people believe that being a man is being strong, having a big truck and having muscles and being able to boss people around. But really, being a man is being a man of God who serves his family and God, and is generous and acts with compassion and love and care. And I might have used to believe what Arnold said.
Yeah.
But I believe now that a man is something different.
But they can also, those aren't, that's not an either or situation.
Correct.
So you could be 200 pounds.
You
hypothetically.
could be 200 pounds. I mean, I look forward to post Ironman being 200 pounds again.
Yeah.
185 pounds in the morning. It's not my ideal weight.
Yeah.
It's definitely a fast
That's how much you weighed
racing.
in 8th grade.
That was what I was like
Not a brag.
a long time ago. But like post Ironman, I will get back to above 200 pounds very quickly.
Yeah. Okay, good. I was worried about you for a minute. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh no, dude, I'm gonna make sure like my butt fills out my pants.
Good.
The sleeves are full.
Arnold, if you're out there, just know they'll be all right. Just give them a couple months.
Respect the process.
Yeah.
Respect the journey.
I feel like you'd have some type of like smart ass response to that if he was here. But okay, so you just had the Go One More Ultra, last man standing, which like I think you had more people watching an ultra. Like one, not many people watch ultras. Two, the coverage was unbelievable. Like I had people texting me about it that didn't even like ever watch a running event.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious, not necessarily just about the race, but I always joke around that it's like you got cut off in traffic and you put a story up and you were like, this dude pissed me off. Like people might show up at his house because your followers are loyal.
They are loyal.
Why do you think like people really gravitate towards you? Like what, and it's kind of an awkward question to answer because it's like about yourself, but like, why do you think that is? It's pretty incredible. And I think that it's a testament, like you were able to grow something initially out of like basically you creating a loyal following. Why do you think people gravitate towards you?
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's our time at?
26:30.
All right. Okay. I think a lot of people who create content online go into it trying to gamify it.
Yeah.
They want to beat the algorithm. They want to chase down numbers. They want to be the best. They want to be the biggest. That's never been my approach or agenda. It has always been like, what do I actually care about? What's authentic to me? What do I want to talk about? What means a lot? Let's just document and share that. It has never been through curated content.
Yeah.
Like right now, as a lot of my content is sharing my transformation journey with faith.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people saying like, we're not here for this. We're here for the fitness stuff.
Yep.
And my response is, but right now, this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing that real time. And this is all I want to talk about. And if this isn't for you, that's okay. But this is what I am passionate about right now. And I don't look at the numbers. I don't look at the subscribers, the followers, the likes, any of that. I let intuition and gut feel determine if I'm doing the right thing or not.
Love that. And then with the last man, the Going More last man standing, if you were to rate that 1 to 10, 10 being exceeding your expectations, amazing, where would you rate that and why?
10. I mean, we went into that race with, I talked to the brand team. The goal was, hey, like, let's tell the best story possible.
Yep.
We're not going to go into this with a story in mind that we're trying to tell. Let the race develop, and that will determine what story we tell. And that's what we did.
It was incredible.
And
coming out, this will come out after the movie.
Yeah, the film comes out on September 5th. It's about a 90-minute film. It's the best film that we've ever produced on the BPN side. And it's real, and it captures it in real time. And I think when you just focus on that, like, authenticity is thrown around so much. But if you're actually authentic and like you're speaking into and working on something that really jacks you up, that will come across as the real thing.
I agree 100%. Okay, so question number 4, we gotta get these in. Steph went to Michigan State. What is Michigan State's mascot's name? The actual name of the mascot.
It's not Wolverines. It's
God, I want to throw up now.
Larry.
Sparty the Spartan.
I know it ended with a Y.
All right, last part. We're doing, it's called Hot as Balls by Nets. Nets is organic underwear. Really great for the sauna, microplastics, all the things.
Woo.
It's an either or situation. So,
come on.
Light or protein?
Protein.
Creatine or Go Gels?
Go Gels.
Ironman or High Rocks?
Ironman.
High Rocks or CrossFit?
High Rocks.
Swim or bike?
Bike.
Squat or deadlift?
Deadlift.
Leadville or last man standing?
Leadville.
Rower or ski?
Ski.
Run or lift?
Run.
McDonald's or Wendy's?
McDonald's.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
AMRAP or EMOM?
AMRAP.
Barbell or dumbbells?
Dumbbell.
Energy drinks or electrolytes?
Electrolytes.
Group workout or solo?
Solo.
Run a marathon backwards or crawl a mile forward?
Crawl a mile forward.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Too hot.
Would you rather have to fight Mike Tyson once or talk like Mike Tyson forever?
Fight Mike Tyson once.
Last question. What are the macronutrients of fast protein, carbs, and alcohol per gram? 1 gram.
All right, so you got carb is 4 calories per gram of carb.
Yep.
Fat, you have 9 calories per gram of fat.
Yep.
Protein, 4 calories per gram of protein. Alcohol, 7 calories per gram of alcohol.
You made it, dude.
Woo!
Minutes. You beat the heat.
Ah!
What do you want to say to the camera? What do you want to promote? What do you want to say?
I'm Nick Bear. I beat the heat. It's my house.
Peace out. BPM.
Oh. Yeah.
Baby. How was it? How compared to how hard you thought it was?
I mean, it was only the last 5 minutes
Yeah.
that it got really hot. But it did get hot that last 5 minutes. I knew I was gonna make it, but that was tough. I'm definitely lightheaded. I do it all for the vascularity. I do it all for the leg veins. What's higher?
Tough, right?
That's tough.
It's like a suffocating. Like there's nothing you can do to escape it.
Yeah.
You know?
I haven't done steam in a long time. It's probably been a few months since I've done steam, and the first time you put the water on the rocks, I was like, dude, instantly hotter.
Bear, congrats. Beat the heat, golden ladle. What do you have to say? Nice work.
I will say I've been training for this for the last couple of weeks. I've been sauning every single day, and I had no doubt that I was going to get the ladle. It was fun. It was challenging. Thank you.
If anyone didn't have a training protocol for this, it'd be him for sure. I knew you'd be ready.
Dude, you know what I'm gonna use this for? In Ironman prep to get more calories and carbs in before I go to bed every night. I have a massive bowl of cereal. This is my cereal spoon.
All right, Nick Bear, Full Creek cold calls. Who do you want to see next try and beat the heat?
Let's do Lucy Davis, Luke Hopkins, and Dan Churchill. Let's see if you can beat the heat.